So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive. So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see. It's a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race so I'll make that back. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
We're on the off season, guys. We're on the off season, and welcome to Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 12. And I'm here with my co-host, my brother, the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game, Cool Cat Connor. How you doing, bro?
Doing good. What's up, everybody? As y'all can see, the host of BOBS, Spurs of Broad Street, Cool Cat Mitch. Y'all still them boys. I haven't done anything on that yet outside of laughing at you street rats. And, of course, the ever-popular but never duplicated Jalen Freakers!
And there it is. There it is. Now, we got to talk about this, man. You and I did the live stream of this game. We got to talk about it, bro. The Buccaneers defeat the Eagles 32-9. Talk about it, man. Give me your thoughts, even though I kind of know your thoughts. But
My thoughts. What the hell, man? Let me take this off because it's going to be a long show for you, brother. What the heck, man? Like, seriously, like, that game, good thing I know Moan saw it. I know Smitty saw it. King DV saw it. Trey saw it. That game was something else, y'all. I never saw that. Think about this. And then I got no words. Like, normally I got a lot to say. I ain't got no words because you're in the playoffs. Think about the season overall. Let me start from the beginning. You're 10-1, right? 10-1. You beat the Buffalo Bills. Jalen freaking Hurts does the famous arm out. You got the stranglehold of the NFC. The stranglehold of the NFC East. No team. Still, Eagles, no team has won this division back-to-back since the 03-04 Philadelphia Eagles. You win a couple of games, you would have had the NFC East and the NFC on lock. Think about this, Mitch. Home games at the Link. Games at the Link. If y'all haven't been to a playoff game at the Link, I'm trying to go one day. If you haven't been, one day. So we're 10-1. You lose to the 49ers. Okay. It happens. Best team in the NFC. Okay. Lose to the Cowboys. Okay. It happens. You split with them every year. Okay, it happens. Beat the Giants like you always do because you own them. You got a penthouse in the hills of New York and New Jersey. But then you go on and lose to Seattle. Then you go on and lose to the Cardinals. Then you go on and lose to the Giants and then that performance. That was the worst performance I had to sit through to the point where I had to cut it all off. I had to cut it off by the time. Like, that was embarrassing, y'all. That was embarrassing. Now, Jalen, I love you to death. We'll talk about you, I bet. Nick Sirianni, I gave you two choices. We'll talk about you. The players, I didn't even want to hear from yesterday. Yesterday was clean out day. I didn't hear from none of them. I did Broad Street News. I only read the comments. Read what they said because I didn't want to hear from none of them. You failed me. You could have played Detroit today. I mean, this weekend. You're gonna play Detroit this weekend. What's your thoughts? Because I'm speechless, man.
Because for me, I had us losing this game.
Of
I
course
had
you
us
did.
losing 17-10. They scored less. We scored less than what I predicted. Like, how does that happen? But for me, all I gotta say is this: we're gonna get into the coaches a little bit, but it's just like this is
Yeah.
just high school football. Literally, this is high school football. Shout out to my guy Big Al, who's one of the bigger ups as a Philly sports. Shout out to him. He coaches football, and he was like, Mitch, there was this one time where I had to run the same exact play over and over and over again because they couldn't stop it. Now for that's like the Eagles defense. They would keep on running the same exact play over and over and over. Couldn't stop it. You let go of Hargrave.
You right there, Mitch. The defense, in the words of a famous man who roots for a street rat fan base, trash.
Yeah. We let go of Hargrave. We let go of Garner Johnson. I could go on and on, but I'm not gonna go that far because it's enough. It's enough. I can't take this anymore. I literally can't take this. Like, I don't even know what we're talking about. Like, it's that freaking bad.
Trash. I mean, you had since February, and I get it, you lost a couple pieces. 6 new starters on the defense side of the ball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You do that, and think about that. Some of the games, like the Buffalo Bill, some of these games you tackled, some of these games you did your job. But against the Bucks, it looked like you letting Mike Epps. Had Baker Mayfield got sacked? I know you saw read the stat. Did he get sacked anytime? Y'all let us know.
I don't know. Maybe like one or twice. I know Sweat got him.
Yeah, I think he got sacked like twice. When last year in 2022, it was nothing but sacks. Nothing but sacks. It was a sack party. And another thing, and I was probably going to make a video on this. I'll think about it. In 2017, when we won our Super Bowl, and I hate going back there, it's street rat-ish, but I have to when I say this.
Right.
In 2017, we had fun. Right. Last year in 2022, we had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine this, Eagles Nation. Torrey Smith with Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffrey, right? Imagine doing the electric slide after you get a couple interceptions. Imagine Jalen freaking Hurts doing the gritty and everybody having themselves A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders doing the stomp. That's a gravy. Where was the fun this season? Where was the fun? The only fun I saw was A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith doing the LeBron James D-Wade post.
Yep.
Man, I'm going to ask you this question. I know this is your show, but I'm going to ask you this question. Did you see any fun, any excitement in any of these games? Not any. Not just versus the Bucks. I'm talking about all 17 games. Did you see any of these players having fun?
Maybe a little bit before the bye, but pretty much no. Pretty much nothing.
Because in 2017 and 2022, I saw electric sides, gritties. What's the fun?
There was no fun.
What have you saw her smile lately?
No. Basically, and it's all because of this man. It's all because of him, Sirianni. We're going to get more into depth about Sirianni in a minute. But on to more of a further and happier topic. I don't know if it's happier, but is Jason Kelce retiring? I don't know. Is he retiring? Because the thing with Schefter and now Kelce is like so confusing. I need answers. I think he is. I think he is
too. And if that's the case, normally I do this for Jalen Hurts. But if he is retiring, salute to the GOAT. Salute to the GOAT.
Yeah.
Right? Salute to the GOAT. I normally do this for Jalen Hurts, but salute to the GOAT, the real GOAT.
Jason Kelsey. Yep.
Yeah, salute to Kelsey, man. What up, everybody?
Yeah.
It's
What is
like-
up,
What all Dom City rise up?
Yep.
what up?
We're all good. Good guys.
Yep.
Fade looking fresh.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I gotta get me a haircut real soon. But yeah, but when it comes to Kelsey, he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. I only pull this out for Jalen Hurts, but you know, Jason Kelsey deserved this because
Oh,
without Kelsey, man, I don't know how. Think about this: Jason Kelsey not playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's gonna be upsetting. It's gonna
Yep.
be heartwarming. It's
gonna suck.
It's gonna
It
suck,
really
man.
is gonna suck.
And there's nobody that's gonna replace him. I mean, Cam Jurgen, good luck. Tyler Steen, good luck. There's only
Dickerson?
one, huh?
Dickerson,
Good luck.
right?
Whoever replaced the GOAT, Kelsey, good luck. It's gonna be difficult.
Yeah. And yes, game, yes, he did not do well. He did not do well. There was a couple penalties. He costed us some miscommunication.
Gets this too. I mean, he didn't do well. Nobody did well. You can't sit there and tell me, and I love Jason Kelsey, but you can't sit there and tell me one player, one coaching staff did anything well. Did y'all see Jeffrey Lurie's face? Do
Yep.
you think this team did it well going into facing the Bucks? That's all you need to know. So
Yep. All good. But who do you think is going to retire? Is it going to be Graham? Is it going to be Lane Johnson? Is there anyone going to
Lane
retire at
Johnson
this point?
said he's going to stay because I think he's still under contract.
Oh, okay. So
I
he's saying.
think so.
That's
Y'all let
off
us
the
know in
table.
the chat. I think that's it. But when it comes to Kelsey, BG, it's tough for B. Let's start with Fletch. He might be the one. BG, I don't know about him. He said he might want to be in a farewell tour. Kelsey, on the other hand, it's a we'll see. Because
Yeah.
1 minute he feels like it, the other minute, So if I have to choose somebody, I think it'll probably be Fletch. Because Kelsey still deciding on it. If he does retire, salute to the GOAT. BG, again, like Kelsey, it's a wait and see. But if there's one guy I think will retire, it's Fletch. Because remember this, both Fletch Cox, Brandon Graham, I love the way I say that, by the way, Brandon Graham, and Kelsey, the GOAT, all got 1-year deals. So this is they're basically, once March hits, free agents. So anyone can pick them up. So they better make their decision quick and in a hurry because anyone, please don't let it be the 49ers or the Street Rats, anyone can pick them up.
Anyone can pick them up. You're right. You're absolutely right. And also, Game said Smitty had the best season in my opinion, but AJ Brown beat too much and wanted too many catches. Well, here, I want to talk about this for a second. Thank you for bringing this up, Teaser Got Game. I want a wide receiver that wants the ball. I want that. Like, I just don't understand what is so bad of him demanding the ball. It's like Joel Embiid, for example.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's like Joel Embiid, right?
Yeah.
He demands the ball. He's MVP of the league. I mean, come on.
Here's my thing when it comes to AJ. For starters, I think you guys are forgetting this one tiny little detail. He's the best friend, the bestie, the ride or die, and brother in arms of Jalen freaking Hurts. I believe it was Jalen freaking Hurts and AJ working together before the draft that got us speculating. And then when the draft hit and we traded for AJ Brown, I believe that video of Jalen Hurts FaceTime and AJ Brown. Hey, let's do it, man. So they're friends. They bigger, but they're friends. And number two, and most importantly, CD Lamb wants the ball. Is he number one wide receiver? Diggs definitely want the ball. Is he a number one wide receiver? Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase. Kelsey. Mike Epps. Travis Kelce, not Jason Kelce, but Travis Kelce. Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle. There are multiple people that want the ball.
Yep.
But also, Eagles Nation, Eagles everywhere, I would like for y'all to stop complaining about our players. I say that because we have this stigma in the city for some reason, and I don't like it.
Right.
Where people think we drive people away. Like, people don't want to play in Philly. Like, ask Brian Dawkins how it feels to play in Philly. He knows. Ask AI how it feels to play in Philly. Ask Bryce Harper how it feels to play in Philly. Ask the GOAT, Jason Kelce, how it feels to play in Philly. We got to stop running our players away. You got A.J. Brown deleting this. Now, he did this once. Now, we got to stop running our players out. All this negativity. Like, you got Big Play Slay out here saying he much rather play on the road than Philly. What?
Huh?
Remember, Slay had a press conference in his locker room, and he talked about Tampa Bay and how he was happy that they're playing on the road because in Philly we boo.
Yeah.
Maybe if y'all played well and not suck, because in 2022 we wasn't booing. In 2017 we wasn't booing. You want to know why, Mitch? You want to know why, Slay? You want to know why, Eagles Nation? Because we was winning and went to Super Bowls and won one.
Yeah, so no, Smitty was Hurt's secret weapon in college. But A.J. Brown is Jalen Hurts the godfather of A.J. Brown, or is it the other way around? Jalen Hurts, okay.
Jalen freaking Hurts is the godfather of A.J. Brown's daughter.
Okay, I keep on getting that confused. I thought it was the other way around, but thank God.
Yep.
Fire Nick. We're gonna get into that in a little bit.
We'll get into that. What up, y'all?
What is up, Raph?
Get them likes
Season
up,
over,
y'all.
Mitch? You mean Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts not preparing to play for the Lions in Detroit? That's pretty much it. Did the Eagles really get beat by a $4 million quarterback? Yes. Eagles 2024 season will be better. Hopefully, they got some moves to be made, and this is the first move. Is Nick Sirianni staying or going?
I gave that man two choices, and I'm still sticking with that. For those who didn't watch my video yesterday, because, well, it is what it is. Subscribe to your boy. I gave Nick Sirianni two choices. Choice number one, get rid of Brian Johnson, get rid of Sean Desai and Matt Patricia, get rid of the entire coaching staff outside of Jeff Stoutland, get rid of the entire coaching staff and bring in people that knows how to get the job done. Now, looking at Mitch's face, that probably won't happen, which means option two. Nick, I thank you for your service. I thank you for helping me get to the Super Bowl. You didn't win, but you got us there. I thank you for 3 straight playoff appearances. But you got to go. Those are the two options that Jeffrey Lurie will probably give to Nick Sirianni tomorrow. So do I want Nick Sirianni to stay? It's like this for me. I want consistency on this team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just keep getting rid of coaches, get a new staff, and then we don't, because yes, every time we get a new coach, we go to the playoffs. But you really think Bill Belichick wants to come here? Now, it could happen. Mike Vrabel, it could happen. But they're already talking to people right now. They're talking to people right now. Bill Belichick had a conversation with the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Vrabel, if I say his name wrong, I'm sorry. Mike Vrabel was talking to the Chargers, I think. Jim Harbaugh was talking to the Chargers. People are talking to the organizations right now. So, yeah. But when it comes to Nick Sirianni, I want consistency. Look at Kyle Shanahan. He's still the coach. Look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's still the coach. Look at the Rams. He's still the coach. Sean McVay. He's still the coach. I want stuff like that. I want stuff like that where the same coach and the same quarterback is still in the building and we didn't change. Because you know what that tells me? You're the Browns. You're the Cardinals. You're these bad teams. You're the Commanders. You're the Giants, who year after every 3 years or so, you get a new coach or you get a new quarterback. And Mitch, you know what we call that in the business? Bad teams.
Yep.
Do you want to be a part of bad teams? Remember this? Before I let you say what you got to say, Mitch. Remember this? 2020. 4-11-1. Right? This was right before Birds of Broad Street and right before Cool Cat Mitch, by the way. Right before any of that. 4-11-1. Got rid of Doug Peterson, who won a Super Bowl. Brought in Nick Sirianni. A lot of people called us a dang on laughing stock because of it. Got rid of Carson Wentz, kept Jalen freaking Hurts. Best decision they ever made. And guess what they called us? People even thought we was going to be fourth place. Let me say that again. Mitch knows this. We did Cool Cat Mitch that year. Birds of Wall Street that year. When we had Jalen Hurts, second year starting, and a debut in Nick Sirianni, after that 4-11-1 debacle and giving up the game versus the Washington football team at the time, people called us a laughing stock. I believe Colin Cowherd called us a clown show. Do you want to be a clown show again? I don't think none of y'all do. I don't think y'all want the Cowboys and the 49ers to run this conference and division. So, as much as I would love Nick Sirianni gone, I want consistency. You're not getting rid of Jalen Hurts, despite what any of you haters, guys, and critics got to say. You're not getting rid of the guy. Nick Sirianni, it depends on Jeffrey Lurie. And I would love nothing more to be a fly on the wall to hear their conversation.
Right.
But it's not up to me. It's not up to Mitch. I know what you're going to say. You probably want him gone. We'll see what you say. But when it comes to me, I want consistency. But at the end of the day, it's not the Philadelphia Siriannis. It's not even the Philadelphia Jalen freaking Hurts, even though I love the kid. I believe that poster right here, Mitch, says Philadelphia Eagles with the green helmet.
Yep.
So whatever my owner and general manager decides, right there. Right there. Whatever you decide, that's staying on the wall. So.
Yep. All good. But for me, I would like him gone, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the offensive defensive coordinators are going to be gone, one of them, if not both. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. But first, if you guys did not know about Cool Cat, he goes to like 3 or 4 Eagles games a year. So
Yep.
if you want tickets, check out Sherry'sTickets.com.
All right, guys, it's time to talk about Sherry's Tickets. Sherry'sTickets.com is easy to use and has no hidden fees. The price you see is the price you pay. Pay less and play more with Sherry'sTickets.com. Save even more by using the exclusive promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. Do not pay hidden fees and save 10%. Why use any other ticket reseller and get those hard to come by tickets to the big game? If you need a more personal touch, give them a call at 610-494-5050. That's 610-494-5050. Sherry'sTickets.com also has great theater and concert tickets that are hard to get your hands on. Remember, do not overpay and save with the best at Sherry'sTickets.com. Save 10% using the promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. You'll thank us later. Sherry'sTickets.com.
All right. Shout out to Sherry's.
Richie, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Richie. What am I going to do with people like you? Richie.
Well, we'll ignore that. We'll get back to that later. Let's go to the rest of the comments, shall we? Because Little G. Griffith says we need to draft better. Well, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
I am the house. Okay, 7-10, 2024, and Nick Sirianni is a better Windows coach. Okay. The Eagles need to hire Rex Ryan as the defensive coordinator, who I get to who I told is old but is younger than Steve Spagnuolo. Then hire offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, Josh McDaniels, Frank Reich, Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is staying with the Cowboys, by the way.
No, he's not.
Or who's the one it's a defensive coordinator, right?
You mean Dan Quinn?
Oh, it is Quinn? Oh, the thumbs up.
Dan Quinn is the defense coordinator of the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's staying.
Mike McCarthy is the offense coordinator of the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's staying. They're both are.
Eric Bieniemy, I would love him. Frank Wright, I don't know about that one. Is a we'll see on that one.
Right.
Josh McDaniels, no. You see what he does with the Patriots and the Raiders? No. Kellen Moore, stay with the Chargers.
Giants and Cardinals beat the Eagles. The Commanders gave the NFL the blueprint on how to beat us. Okay. If Sam Howell did not lead in the NFL in turnovers, they would have won one of those 3 games. Okay.
Okay, Richie, are you an Eagles fan or what fan are you?
He's an Eagles fan. He's a frustrated one. If not,
I'm frustrated.
Probably.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mitch.
No.
I'm frustrated too. But I still ride and die with this team and Jalen freaking Hurts. He ain't going nowhere, Richie. Okay, to all the Eagle fans out there, I get it. I understand. This season is not the way you want it to be. I understand that you think this team right now is not good. I understand. But if you think that next season we're going to be bad, it's like that. What? I don't get our fans sometimes, Mitch.
I don't either. So, Ron Rivera. What's up, Daniel? What is up? And how we need to get hurt some quarterback competition.
You already read that nonsense already.
Yeah. If Rex Ryan's on TV now, will he be 14, 18 hours a day? I'm a truth fan, so am I. But there's a difference. I want my team to win. I'm a diehard Eagles fan. No one, ever since I went on that spiel on X, people kept on saying I'm bad. I'm a bad fan. Like, come on.
It's about this, Richie. This.
It's about this, but I'm a realistic one though.
Come on, y'all. If you're giving up on the season next year, then what? Don't watch.
So that explains it. You're okay. So that explains. That explains it.
The 17-0 club. I love it.
That explains it.
Man.
Cliff Kingsbury. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a new segment I do on the show. It's called 3 Words or Less. Describe the Eagles in 3 words or less, Cool Cat.
What the heck?
That works. For me,
What
it's just
the
like,
heck?
no. Wow. No, wait. Pathetic. Nah, I already said pathetic. It's hard for me because I've done this each of the last for like 4 weeks. Eagles, my team. Gonna say
Yeah.
that.
The reason
Eagles,
I
my
said
team.
the reason I said what the heck is because, well, after 18 weeks in the playoff game and not controlling the NFC East and not controlling the NFC and not playing in the divisional round, what the heck? I hope the 49ers lose. I really do because they're up there celebrating. I hope they lose.
Trust me, I do too.
Mhm.
Hey, how's it going, Butterfly? Appreciate you
Butterfly?
4 likes. Appreciate that. Let's get that up, guys. Let's get that up. The Eagles need 2 veteran coordinators, not 2 guys learning on the job. Facts. I agree on that.
Yes.
agree
Eric
on that.
Bieniemy. If I got to choose, give me Eric Bieniemy and the former Giants defense coordinator.
Martindale?
Yes.
Wink Martindale.
Yes.
Disappointment, failure, and not blue collar. That's more than 4 words. That's more than 3 words. Ravens are winning. Okay, I'm not going on that.
I hope so.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure you've seen Fletcher Cox talk about Nick Sirianni, right? I'm pretty sure you've seen that.
Like I said, I read what he said. I didn't hear him because, like I said in my video during the day before cleanup day, I didn't want to hear from Nick Sirianni. I didn't want to hear from Howie. I didn't want to hear from Jalen, Fletch. Unless your name is Jason the Goat Kelsey, I didn't want to hear from none of them. You better be somewhere in a training facility, train your butt off, trying to get back your division and your conference. I didn't want it. The only time I wanted to hear from Mitch was in training camp or OTAs.
Yep.
That's it. Outside of that, I don't want to hear from none of you. I love Jalen freaking Hurts. Y'all know that, and we'll probably talk about him later on. I didn't even want to hear from him. And I love the kid.
Yeah.
But go ahead about Fletch.
Hey, all he said, it was like he was calling Nick Sirianni a winner. He called out the media and all that stuff. Yep. For me, that just shows him backing up a coach because there's other players.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with him backing up the coach. I'm okay with Jalen backing up the coach. I'm okay with all the players backing up the coach. Will Jeffrey Lurie back up the coach? The meeting is tomorrow. I'm okay because that's what players got to do. Players got to back up the coach. It's their job. I mean, they're still there. He's still there. But remember this. If Jeffrey Lurie feels like it's up to Jeffrey Lurie. The meeting is tomorrow. We're gonna find out the answer. Does Jeffrey Lurie, and I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Do you think that Jeffrey Lurie will back up Nick Sirianni? Because remember, Nick Sirianni got 2 choices. Coordinators are being fired. Do you think that Jeffrey Lurie will back up Nick Sirianni? Because Nick Sirianni will probably present a plan. Probably will suck. Maybe we don't know. Do you think Jeffrey Lurie will back up Sirianni tomorrow? Because the players do. Do you think Howie and the owner will?
I think they will because they need to control somebody. They need a coach that they'll be like, okay, they need a yes man, basically. That's all they need is a yes man. So I think they'll back up Nick Sirianni.
I hate it. For me, my answer is this: if Brandon Graham, Jason Kelsey, Lane, Fletch, Jalen, AJ, especially AJ, Devontae, all the players got to go up to Jeffrey Lurie and tell him how they feel. Because if they don't believe in Nick Sirianni, then Nick Sirianni's gone. If Nick Sirianni gives a bad game plan, like let me hire Dorky Dork from Dorkville as my offensive coordinator or keep Brian Johnson, he's out of there. It's like Jeffrey Lurie. I'm okay with Fletch. To answer your question, Mitch, I'm okay with Fletcher Cox and the players backing up Nick Sirianni. It's all dependent on does Jeffrey Lurie. We're going to find out 12 o'clock midnight Saturday because Friday is the meet because tomorrow is the meeting. We're going to find out at the end of Friday. We will find out if Nick Sirianni is staying or for the 10 millionth time, this team is going to get a new coach. We're going to find out.
Yep, we're going to find out. And let's go back into the chat. We're missing some comments here. Butterfly's going for the Texans. He's a Cowboys fan, so it makes sense.
Yep.
Jason looks beat. Yeah, he looked kind of tired. He had enough.
If he had enough, then that's basically all it is you need to know.
If by any chance the Eagles fire Sirianni, I would go after Jim Harbaugh. Please do. You know me, I'm a Michigan fan. I'll take that any day of the week.
You're going to have to present him the biggest case as to why coming to Philadelphia is great. You're going to have to present him.
It's not going to happen. I would love it to happen, but it's not going to. I am liking Jason better than Travis. But there you go. I respect that.
Yep.
I remember Tony Dungy with the Bucs and having good teams, but couldn't get over the hump. Then the Bucs got Gruden and won a Super Bowl. Sometimes a new voice works. That is true.
That is true.
Jaguars owner sides with Trevor or Dougie P. If the Jaguars owner sides with Trevor, fires Doug Peterson after a non-playoff 2024 season, and the Eagles regress to 9-8, should Lurie bring Dougie P back?
He didn't win us the Super Bowl.
But
again, it depends. It depends on it's the same way as Nick Sirianni. Coordinators. Who are they? If it's Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don again, then he's not coming back. If it's new people, maybe. But I don't see it.
I don't either. If Lurie doesn't fire Sirianni, he doesn't give a bleep. Pretty much. If you say no, then why would you want Frank Reich to go see? I mean,
it's again. Frank Reich did help us win the Super Bowl, y'all. Y'all just forgetting about that. I get it. We're trying to move past the Super Bowl championship. I mean, I wore my Super Bowl hoodie and shirt yesterday, past couple of days, but it happened.
Yep. Yeah.
He's just not good as a coach. A coordinator.
But not a coach, I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
So my guy Ryan is conflicted right now between keeping him and firing him. I think everyone's conflicted at this point.
It depends on Jeffrey Lurie. Will Jeffrey Lurie accept Nick Sirianni's plan? Will Nick Sirianni give a plan that will make Jeffrey Lurie say, you know what? Let me keep you for another year. Because the plan is this. Fixing the defense. It's trash, people. Not having a predictable offense. Fixing my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, who should be the best quarterback in the NFC and the NFC East, and he didn't last year. Those two things, defense, offense, and Jalen freaking Hurts. If Nick Sirianni don't have a game plan to fix any of those three things, he's out.
Yep. No Dougie P. Doug isn't a yes man anymore. Exactly. Breaking news after Harbaugh leaves for NFL, Michigan hires now. LOL. But really, really quick, guys, before we get back to the show, if you guys want to travel to the next Eagles game, please use Philly Sports Trips. Please use Philly Sports Trips to get you to the next game.
All right, guys, if you're a Philly sports fan and you want to travel with your favorite team, then travel with the best. Go to phillysportstrips.com. They have self-travel packages and full travel packages available with round-trip flights from the Philadelphia airport. Packages include direct flights, 4-night stays, all-inclusive tailgate parties, lower-level group tickets. Whatever you want, you got it with phillysportstrips.com. If you want to travel to an upcoming Phillies game, make sure you check out Philly Sports Trips. And do not forget, Philly Sports Trips has all the away trips for the Eagles' upcoming 2023 season. Jump on it now, because you do not want to lose out on all these great opportunities. Go to phillysportstrips.com.
All right, to conclude the show, this is where I usually do predictions or whatever, but we're not doing that. So, Cool Cat, I'm going to ask you this. You're the biggest Jalen Hurts fan I know. If you were talking to Jalen Hurts right now about this season, what would you tell him?
I would tell him, keep being you, but you got to fix the interceptions. You got to fix the interceptions. I mean, you had 23 touchdowns. I mean, that ain't bad. On the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast, I gave him a C+. If you want to know why, if you want to know what I gave him for the year, I mean, I'm basically tied to the hip with this guy. I mean, my logo is basically with me and him, and my logo, and me, him, and my logo in between us. So I'm tied to the hip with the kid. So until I'm not. But when it comes to Jalen freaking Hurts, it's like this. I love the kid. Y'all know how I am with this guy. I mean, Jalen freaking! So when it comes to him, I would say fix your interceptions. 23 touchdowns. 15 interceptions. Think about this. Those interceptions if you didn't have those interceptions, we would have beaten the Seattle Seahawks. That would be 12 wins right there. If you didn't have them interceptions, we wouldn't be losing to the Jets. That would have been 13 wins right there. NFC East Championship, at least this 2 seed. So I would tell him, fix the interceptions and be better. You be better. Now, offensive coordinator and maybe a head coach, it depends on what Jeffrey Lurie did tomorrow, what could help him, but he got to put in the work as well. I mean, he did in 2020. Everybody wanted him gone after the 2021 season. Right or wrong? Everybody in their mama wanted him gone. 2022, put in the work. I need you to put in the work again this year, because there are people on 94 WIP that thinks he's a Wentz. He's Carson Wentz. What the hell, man? There are people who think he's Carson Wentz. There are people in the media who basically is questioning him to be the franchise quarterback. There are people that's questioning him of getting that $255 million contract. I would much rather have Jalen freaking Hurts than all these rookie quarterbacks in the draft. I'm sorry. That's just me. That's just me.
I agree.
So at the end of the day, fix what you gotta get fixed. Let's get back on track. You got AJ Brown, you got Devontae Smith, you got Dallas Goedert. We gotta see who's at running back. We gotta see about offensive line. Quez Watkins will finally get the hell off my team. Let's get back to basics. Call AJ, call Devontae, call Goddard, meet up with each other, and let's get back to Broad Street football. I love you, Jalen. I will forever have your back until it's not. I want Jalen freaking Hurts back. I want to look at all the Cowboys street rats and all the 49ers and say, my quarterback did it. My quarterback did it. I want that back, man. I was this close. 5 minutes away from saying it. I want to say it, man.
Yeah. So for me, what I would tell him, just ignore the critics, ignore the media, just keep on doing you. It's just your mind, get your mind right, go back out there, take some time off, then get back, hit the gym, and work hard.
Damn right.
That's basically it. Now, let's just go back to the comments real quick, and then we'll just wrap up Fly Like an Eagle, episode 12. unless
Yep.
Jeffrey Lurie already has a coach in mind, I don't think it'll be Belichick.
I don't think it's Belichick. Like Cam Newton
Nah.
was never the same after the Panthers Super Bowl loss and Broncos.
I mean,
I
Yeah.
mean, Jalen learned to read defense and get through progression faster. Exactly. I mean, it ain't nothing new. He will.
yeah. Connor, do you want to see Hurts in Hawaii at the Pro Bowl? He's not even in the Pro
Jalen
Bowl.
Hurts. It's like this, y'all. Jalen Hurts don't give two Scooby snacks about no Pro Bowl. He wants a Super Bowl, man. He wants that feeling he had against the Chiefs. He don't care about no Pro Bowl.
Nah.
I mean, Dak Prescott is probably going to the Pro Bowl. You think Dak Prescott care about Pro Bowl? By the way, how you doing?
Mitch, do you want Hurts to have any say in the offensive coordinator? He will. I'm pretty sure he will.
This is
It's
let it
common
not be
sense.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah. Don't mention Goddard. Goddard had as many mistakes as Quez did. Well, Goddard didn't even get the ball as much. I mean, what do you want to say? He barely got the ball. Quez, Matt Collins, Luke Watkins. So, all right. That's going to wrap up Fly Like an Eagle episode 12 with my brother, my guy, Cool Cat Connor, the most entertaining Eagle content creator in the game.
Say it with me, Mitch, before we wrap up. Jalen freaking!
There we go, man. There we go. Fly like an eagle. Jalen Hurts needs to mend whether the problem is with AJ or with any. Yep, basically it.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and make sure you hit that like. Go subscribe to my guy. He's the most diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan I know. Jalen freaking Hurts. If you want Eagles content 24/7, it's this guy, bruh.
Yep.
Seriously, it's this guy. So, thank you all for tuning in on my channel, Edge of Philly Sports. And on that note, guys, we are out. Let's go, Birds.